how are you doing? In today's video, I want to share with you what softwares or app I have on my Mac to build and develop stuffs in a daily basis. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Josue. I am a full stack software engineer based in Mexico. On this channel, I talk about coding, tech, productivity, and building things. And today, I will walk you through the most important applications I use every single day. Let's jump in. All right. So quick disclaimer. This is not the best apps for everyone. This is simply what I personally use after years of trial, errors, and frustrations. There's other tool that I stayed. Alright, so now let's start with the obvious one, VS Code. So if you are a developer, you need to use a code editor. This is basically my second home. If you are not familiar, VS Code is my main code editor where I write, I read, I debug, and I manage almost all my projects. Why I use it? First, it's fast. Second, it's lightweight. And third, the extension ecosystem is insane. I can work with JavaScript, TypeScript, Python, Golang, APIs, Docker, Git, pretty much anything. And I can customize every single thing. Themes, key bindings, formatting, linting, you name it. Also, and this is very important in 2026. It integrates beautifully with AI tools, whether it's code suggestion, refactoring help, coding, or debugging assistant. VS Code plays very nicely with that workflow. For me, it's the perfect balance between power and simplicity. Next up, Wrap. Wrap is my terminal. Now, if you are new to development, the terminal might look terrifying, but trust me, when you get comfortable with it, it becomes addictive. Wrap feels like a modern terminal. It has clean UI, smart comment completion, blocks instead of endless text, built-in AI assistance, which means if I forget a comment, I don't panic. I just ask. It saves time, reduces friction, and honestly, it just looks good. And when you spend hours a day inside a terminal, that matters more than you could think. The third tool I use the most is Bruno. Bruno is my API client. Think of it like Postman, but lighter, faster, and developer friendly. As a full stack engineer, I am constantly working with APIs, testing endpoints, sending requests, checking responses, debugging authentication. What I love most about Bruno is that it stores requests as files, which means I can version control them with Git. That's huge, right? No more where did the request go? No more messy cloud syncing issue. Simple, clean, and local. Exactly how I like my tools. Then next, Brave browser. Yes, just a browser, but not just. As developer, browsers are our testing environment, research center, and debugging console, and also a documentation hub. I prefer Brave because it's fast, privacy focused, which is very important, less tracking junk, and built-in ad blocking, lower memory usage compared to Chrome, in my experience. And performance matters when you have, for example, 20 tabs, DevTools open, local apps running, and your laptop already begging for mercy. Now let's talk about a tool that completely changed my workflow. It's called Claude. Claude is my AI assistant of choice. And no, I don't use it to write my entire code. I use it like a thinking partner. For example, I can say, explain me this error. Why is this logic failing? Refactor this function. Generate a quick example. Review this approach. That's how I use Claude. It's like a senior engineer available 24/7, especially for debugging, understanding unfamiliar your code, brainstorming solutions, learning new concepts. Used correctly, it doesn't replace your skills, it amplifies them. Then come a very important one, the last one, Notion. Notion is my external brain. I use it for project planning, notes, architecture ideas, learning resources, task tracking, documentation, random thoughts at 2 a.m. As an engineer, we're constantly juggling ideas, bugs, features, learning topics. Notion helps me keep everything organized and searchable because memory is unreliable. Systems are. So yeah, those are my essential Mac apps. VS Code, Wrap, Bruno, Brave Browser, Cloud AI, Notion. Nothing flashy, right? Nothing exhaustive. Just tools that removes friction and let me focus on building. And that's really the goal. My philosophy is that good tools don't make you a great engineer, but bad tools can absolutely slow you down. Let me know in the comment section below what apps can't you live without. That's all for today. See you in the next one.